Aliens in space, why haven't we found them yet? Let's be honest, you've looked up at the sky at some point in your life and thought, there has to be something out there, and you weren't being naive, you were being mathematical. There are more stars in the observable universe than grains of sand on every beach on Earth combined. Scientists estimate there are around 40 billion Earth-like planets just in our galaxy alone. So here's the question that has kept some of the smartest people on the planet awake at night: where is everybody? Most people think the search for aliens is a question of distance. Like, they exist, we just haven't gotten far enough. But here's what they don't tell you in school. If even one civilization in our galaxy developed space travel a million years before us, which on a cosmic timeline is basically yesterday, they would have had enough time to colonize every single star system in the Milky Way, twice over. We're not talking about finding aliens on some far-off planet. We're talking about the fact that they should already be here. They should be everywhere. And they're not. This isn't a distance problem. This is something much stranger. This is called the Fermi Paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who in 1950 sat down at lunch with a group of scientists, did some rough math on a napkin, and basically concluded that the silence of the universe makes no logical sense. So today, we're not just asking if aliens exist, we're asking why the universe seems to be hiding them from us. In 1961, astronomer Frank Drake wrote an equation. It wasn't complicated, it was basically a check: how many stars form per year? How many have planets? How many of those planets can support life? How many develop life? How many develop intelligent life? How many try to communicate? And how long do those civilizations survive? When scientists plugged in conservative numbers, the estimate for intelligent civilizations in our galaxy alone came back somewhere between 1,000 and 1,000,000, 1,000 at minimum, and we've heard nothing. Now, some scientists say, maybe we're just not listening hard enough. Fair point. SETI. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence has been scanning radio signals since the 1960s. And in 1977, something happened that still doesn't have an explanation. A radio telescope in Ohio picked up a signal so unusual, so precisely structured, that the astronomer monitoring it circled it on the printout and wrote one word in the margin. Wow. The wow signal, 72 seconds long, never repeated, never explained. That was 47 years ago. So scientists started building theories. And this is where it gets genuinely unsettling. Theory 1, they're out there, but space is just too big. The nearest star system, Alpha Centauri, is 4.3 light years away. At the speed of our fastest spacecraft, that's about 37,000 years of travel. So maybe distance is the wall. Except if a civilization is even a few thousand years ahead of us technologically, that wall disappears. We've gone from horse-drawn carriages to landing on the moon in about 150 years. A civilization a million years older than us wouldn't be stopped by 4 light years. Theory 2, they exist, but they're not trying to contact us. Maybe they're listening to. Everyone's waiting, nobody's transmitting. It's called the METI problem, messaging extraterrestrial intelligence. But statistically, with that many civilizations, at least one should have broken the silence. Theory 3, we're being watched, but they've decided not to interfere. This is called the zoo hypothesis. We're basically animals in a cosmic nature reserve. They're studying us without making contact. It sounds paranoid, it also cannot be disproven. But then there's the theory that most scientists quietly find the most disturbing. Imagine the universe as a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter, moving through the trees in silence, because any sound you make reveals your location. And in a forest where other hunters might be more advanced, more powerful, the rational move is to stay quiet. And if you find another civilization, you eliminate them before they can eliminate you. Not out of cruelty, out of survival logic. This is the dark forest theory, popularized by Chinese author Liu Cixin, but taken seriously by actual researchers. The idea is that the universe isn't silent because life is rare. It's silent because intelligent life learns very quickly that broadcasting your existence is dangerous. And here's the terrifying implication of that theory: humanity has already been sending radio signals into space for over 100 years. Old TV broadcasts, military radar, satellite transmissions. We have been loudly announcing our location to the entire galaxy without knowing if that was safe. Carl Sagan called Earth a loud, bright, obvious target. We didn't ask for permission. Here's where the conversation shifts, because the most credible explanation right now isn't the zoo hypothesis or the dark forest. It's something called the Great Filter. The idea is this: somewhere between simple chemistry and a civilization advanced enough to colonize the stars, there is a barrier, a filter, something that almost nothing survives. Maybe it's the jump from single cell to complex life. Maybe it's the development of intelligence. Maybe it's surviving your own technology, nuclear weapons, climate collapse, artificial intelligence gone wrong. The optimistic version of the Great Filter says we've already passed it. That life getting this far is the rare thing, and we made it through. The pessimistic version says the filter is ahead of us, that every civilization eventually destroys itself before it can reach the stars, that the silence is an absence of life. It's the graveyard of everyone who came before. And if that's true, the fact that we haven't found aliens yet might be the best news possible, because it might mean we still have time. We started this video with one question: why haven't we found them? And the answer isn't that they don't exist. The answer is that the universe might be structured in a way where civilizations are either too young, too dead, too hidden, We are a species that has existed for roughly 300,000 years on a planet that's 4.5 billion years old, in a universe that's nearly 14 billion years old. We've been looking for about 60 years. In cosmic time, that's not even a blink. The silence isn't an answer, it's a warning. And the most important question isn't whether they're out there, it's what happened to them, and whether we're next.